You're watching Fam TV.
You're watching Fam TV.
You're watching Fam TV. You're watching Fam TV.
You tuned into what? Fam TV. Check it out.
This is Brother Nusakari from Now Valley Books. We do African history, African culture, African knowledge. You're watching Fam TV. Peace.
One thing that he talked about that I liked was when he was mentioning how all the other races that are against us, and when he mentions the Asians, there's something I thought he was gonna talk about. He didn't. How China has not only have they been basically fueling the horse harvesting in Jamaica, they've also been sending fake food there. You understand? Cornmeal turning into sponge, fake cakes, you know what I mean? Flour, fake flour turning into Play-Doh, you know, fake rice, everything basically, right?
Killing off our donkeys.
Exactly, right? So the reason why they're basically doing that is like what the brother's saying in there is because we're not protecting our own and protecting ourselves, we become an easy target for the world. Simple, you know what I mean? So everything that we hold dear, our food, our culture, everything they're using against us. You know what I'm trying to say? And another thing he talked about was the what's it called? The Mabutus? Right. Where he's talking about fully conscious and aware of what they're doing, but they're still on the enemy side, right? A prime example of that to me is Michael Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? Because his shoes, as you see, everybody goes crazy over his shoes. He makes millions of dollars off of that shoes, right? I think one of his family members was killed by a police. That's right. You understand what I'm saying? But he doesn't care about police brutality. Instead, he went and gave $20 million to build more prisons in the United States, right? So at the end of the day, that's somebody who's aware, like Brother Irritated Genie was saying. Michael Jordan. Mabutus. Oh, Mabutus, sorry. Mabutus. Basically, conscious, but conscious trader, yeah, a race trader. You know what I'm saying? You're aware of what's going on, but you don't care, and you're still on the other man's side. You understand? That's just like, basically, to put it in simplest terms, that's just like family members having beef with somebody, another family member on the street, but that one of the family members decide to go on that family's side, which is not related to them. You know what I'm saying? So you're going against your own, regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
It's pretty big. Any other thoughts, anything else you touched on that resonated with you?
Just on the fact of the Mabutus, what he was talking about, the problem with that, what it hurts so much is because if someone does something out of ignorance, meaning they don't know, that's one thing, right? But when you truly know the situation and you know what's happening and you still decide to be individualistic and say, you know what, I'm just doing this for my own capital, my own gains. Kill 1 million of people that look like me, but just pay me $1 million. Exactly. That's the most hurtful thing. I think the Mabutus are more hurtful than those who are ignorant. Because those who are ignorant, you can teach, they can learn, they can grow. But Mabutus already know. What do we do with them?
So what I'm gonna say to that is, there's a lot of we gotta really define what a race trader is, really, because so we know that if somebody's getting abused and you stand there and you don't do anything, you're part of that abuse, right? So we know that there's slavery going on. We know women are going missing. We know all this things are happening, and what action are we taking? I mean, Fam TV and being media, really and truly, that ain't shit, right? Have we gotten some money together? $5 from everybody here could do some work in Haiti. $5 from everyone here could do work in all those countries, no? So what do you think about that?
I think that's a perfect point, what you're saying. The work doesn't always have to be on like a media platform. Some people who are doing the work are never even known. Sometimes you don't see them. They're in the shadows, and I think that's one of the most important things that we have to do. is just do the work and don't worry about the hype. Because if you just do the work, even if your story comes out later and the people find out later, that's fine. But many people are doing the work. It's just that it's not going to be showed up as much as media. The media is not going to show us those who are doing the work. They're going to, if they do, they'll flip the story and make you look like an enemy, you know? So that's the whole thing. The work is the most important, and I think that's what resonated too. He said, like, a lot of times we read a lot of history books and we talk about Marcus Garvey's fight, and Queen Nzinga's fight, Santewa's fight. What about the fight right now? And that's what you're saying. What we all need to do is, that's what they say, organize and centralize, right? Because like you said, if you organize and everybody put in a certain pool, we pool our wealth, as much as little as you have or as much as you have, and we all have a direct aim and goal, we could all do that. We could all do that. And I'm not saying there's people out there who's not doing it, but I don't think it's shown as much. And sometimes it's better that way. It's actually a strategy. You don't want to put it out there because the enemy can come for these people. It's better they do their work, and even if you find out about it 5-10 years later, I mean, that's sometimes, maybe that's the only way to do it sometimes. You know what I mean? If any thoughts you want to touch on that.
Well, like you were saying, Brother Jack, when you're saying about even this media platform, you're saying it's not much, but I respect this, and I respect the fact because at least we're able to help educate and inform, and get people more aware of what's going on, right? So that is a step, right? Us coming together and donating money to help out our brothers and sisters in harder situations, I agree that's something we should do. But knowing how our people are in North America, especially here in Toronto. You understand? Toronto people don't support nothing. Right. You know what I mean? That's one thing I've learned, right? So it's no, but I know it's worldwide, but I've learned that with this city. Okay, this city taught me that. Okay, you know what I mean? Like people say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. No, if you can make it in Toronto, you can make it anywhere. Okay, that's how I look at it. So with that being, my brother, that we should come up with things where we help each other, but are we gonna get like okay, for instance, now in Toronto there's about 3 million people, right? Out of that population, close to 800,000 to about 1 million are basically the black community, right? Are people of color, right? So are we going to be able to get 800,000 to 1 million people to really give $5 to this cause? You know what I'm trying to say? Are we going to be able to really convince them to do that? Because they would rather go spend that $5 at KFC or something, or McDonald's or something. You know what I'm trying to say? Or go buy I don't know, whatever they could buy with $5 just to make themselves feel better than to go give it to help somebody else. You know what I'm trying to say? So we got to find a way to get out of that mindset. Like black people got to start realizing that we're not individuals. We are an entire group of people. We are a nation. We are a race. You understand what I'm saying? That's my issue I have, not to go off the topic, but that's my issue I have with a lot of the blacks that are Christians, because they deal with a I mentality. You know what I'm trying to say? Like for instance, my girl, you know what I mean? When I talk to her about, because she's Christian, I talk to her about certain things, she keeps going in, well, she'll say something like, well, God did this for me and God did people. But you're telling me the blacks who are enslaved in Libya right now, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are Christians, because a lot of the African nations are Christians and are Muslims. I'm pretty sure they pray every day. Why are they in that situation?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? So these are the things that puzzle me, brother. These are the things that puzzle me. I'm not telling nobody not to believe in what they believe in. If it makes you happy, fine. But at least know what you're believing in. Know the truth. Yeah, know what you're believing in.
Build on that too, because it's like you said what, 800,000 in here
are basically people of color like my friend.
And then that's going to be the problem right there. They're divided.
Exactly, very divided.
The religion's going to divide them.
Yeah.
Class.
Exactly.
Because someone's more rich and who's more poor, and they won't talk to each other.
Yeah.
And all sorts of other reasons why they'll all be divided. So out of that 800,000, how much do you get that will put in the money and then actually manage it and make sure it goes in the right place?
Thank you.
Because sometimes you just put money and turn your back. How do you know the money went to the cause that you wanted? Who's gonna follow through and say, I'm the head of this, I'm the trustee, I'm known, my work is known in the community, and I'm trusted to guide this money to make sure it goes where it goes and to do the things that it needs to be done.
Well,
these are the questions that are there, you know.
That's where brothers like you and I come in. You know what I'm saying, and the GACN. You understand? That's where they come in. Brothers like Kofi built a reputation on the streets for what he said almost for 20 years, right? So if that's the case, a brother like him and others who work with him could help start that movement. Fam TV could help market and promote that movement. You get what I'm trying to say? And then together we could all come together, start putting money together, and find somebody that we know in Haiti. Right, one of us could even go down there just to keep our eyes on. You get what I'm saying? And help out the people.
Yo, shout out brother Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? Sankofa, we got people that's doing this. They're going down to Haiti. They're collecting. He's been doing it for years. And he goes down there. He helps the schools. He brings products, and they're trusted. They can trust him, unlike a lot of other aid providers who will come down and give you poison. You know what I'm saying? When you're starving. So, like, yo, the initiatives in Toronto are already set. We just need some more Torontonians. If you're empowered, connect with us. Connect with Fam TV. I'll hook you with Brother Sankofa. You know what I'm saying? I'll connect you with the Black Focus Schools. I'll connect you with Kings to Kings, a program that's dealing with the prisons and mentorship from the prisons to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, we're here live, and yeah, go back.